Yo, people, welcome back to the Kings in the North. Kings in the North. The Scouts are in here today, though, unfortunately. We got EK joining in later, but what's up, Maka? Welcome back.
Not bad. Thanks for having me on again for the
Mostly.
however many times. It's
Yeah.
grateful to be here.
And hopefully we'll see you on many times in the future. Caramel
Hopefully
Chava,
so.
mate, what's up with you?
The king is back. King is back.
Okay, the King, listen, it's club to club time now, so let's keep it a bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's not get too heated, all right? Let's keep it cool a little bit today, all right? We're just going to talk. But first of all, let's quickly touch on the World Cup. Shandy, you were saying something before about the final. What was you saying? You got
Something dodgy was going on in that final. I don't know why I'm smiling now. That like I'm embarrassed to say it, bro. Something dodgy was going on in that final, bro. Something not right. Something not right, bro.
So elaborate, because we all know you're a Messi fan. So let's hear what you have to say.
Argentina, powerhouse, great nation.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single shot in 90 minutes, please. Not a single shot in 90 minutes.
So you didn't think they just played badly?
Bro, something happened, bro. Everyone, I don't even have to explain it because everyone that's gonna watch this is gonna have seen the clips on TikTok, bro. I know you man didn't, but everyone else is gonna have seen it, bro. And the clips on like the fucking media and shit, bro. The shit that Messi was saying to his players before the game. Lautaro Martinez just went off out of nowhere, blood. He looked perfectly fine. Romero, how you telling me the 3 players that held up the flag, or the 2 players, sorry, both went off injured, bro? Come on.
You're not wrong there, to be fair.
At the end of the day, forget all that business.
And bro, D'Amico, one sec, you're a United fan. You know about the Butcher. You know about the Butcher.
I know about the Butcher.
I know about the Butcher. He gets injured every 5 minutes, mate.
Yeah,
whenever
the Butcher
he
can have a bad
wants.
game. The Butcher can have a bad game, no?
He can have a bad game, and also this guy can get injured.
If that was a Europa League final for United, the Butcher by fire by force, they'll have to drag him off that pitch. He ain't coming off. But final.
No, I hear it. To be fair, I hear.
Okay,
it.
so I think there's a lot of horse. Yes, that's a lot of horse business. You get me? Like, I think let's just talk about the final, because Spain dominated that final. At the end of the day, they dominated. No, one shot in extra time as well. They held you to one shot.
They did the same to France too. It's not just Argentina.
Justice was done. Justice was served. The guys that, the referees, in my opinion, have clearly been,
Sorry, justice in what term? Justice in what term?
No, because Makwa, we were talking before about
because they kicked your home country out. Because they kicked England out. So now it's justice.
Oh no, it wasn't justice against England. England deserved to go out.
No, I'm not saying because of that. I'm just saying in general it's justice, bro. Because these man, I looked at the stats here. After I watched what game was it? Tunisia, Switzerland game, bro. It was disgusting. These men were not getting booked. These men were taking man's legs out the game, tackling from the back, jumping on man's back, studying the shins, not getting yellow cards, bro. And I looked at the stats that me and Michael was talking about. These men only get 1 yellow card in like 22 fouls. And that's the highest of any other nation, bro.
You know what?
Like,
football's gone fucking soft, mate. It's gone soft. Yo, you man can vouch. You man can vouch. Prime Premier League days when United were dominating, bro. Look at the type of shit man we're going through, bro. You see that shit every day. Now football's gone soft. Man, and Bolo flopped like a fish. And man are complaining that he got a second yellow for that dive. This is why I can never take man serious. That's my be all and end all of it.
I get it, but
it's the consistency though. If football's gone soft, it should be soft for everyone.
Agreed.
For everyone else.
No, right. Agreed, you're right. Which league in football world has consistency with the referees?
None of them.
No, not to this extent, though. This is disgusting.
Oh, come on.
Ever since VAR came in, to be honest, bro.
You would see a Premier League ref not give a handball for one thing, and then the next day, the same thing would get a handball. Bro, it's worse in the Premier League. It's worse in La Liga, bro. It's just like this was in a tournament, bro. A man are getting mad. I hear it.
It's when you're consistently the only team who has been getting these, being let off this much. Then it's clearly a bias, because maybe it's because they're the World Cup holders, the champion holders, defenders. Maybe it's because of that. I don't know, but I'm just saying there was a bias.
I don't know. Listen, I hear that. I hear that maybe they got some bad calls that should have got booked for and that. But I think to say biased stretch.
It happened for everyone. It happened for England too.
Thank you. A lot of teams had fucking.
There was the situation with the motion detectors inside the ball. They managed to detect a hair brushing against the ball for Croatia against Portugal, but the ball hitting the what is it? The rope that holds the sky camera. Couldn't track that.
Bro, do you know what? Mac is right as well. Let me touch on this subject now, right? Because you know Portugal's a very good subject to touch on when you talk about rigged, right? Everyone's here to say, yeah, you know, FIFA have played you lot. They've played you lot off the park. Because you want to sit here and say it's rigged for Argentina, right? And they've let you say that. So what about when, you know, Portugal's main man, Ronaldo, had a 3-match suspension, and in broad daylight, they took away his ban to let him play in the World Cup. They did this in broad daylight, by the way, yeah?
Who was this again? Who was it?
Ronaldo, bro.
Ronaldo got a red card in the qualifiers, and it was meant to carry on into the first 2 games of the World Cup.
And by the way,
World Cup?
Yes, bro, and not just any red card.
The first 2.
No, he elbowed someone in the back, yeah, and
it was against Ireland, weren't it?
Yep, and then man, I sit here, and if the media have fooled you very well, and they're putting on Argentina, bro. You know, before the World Cup started, Ronaldo was at a scran with Infantino, the fucking Qatari league guy, this and that, and suddenly, bro, 2-match ban. The 2 matches they had left ban. Yeah,
you know what though, yeah, maybe that is a bit of madness as well. But for me, about Argentina, it's just about justice being served to the idiots, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. No one likes Argentina out here. You get me? Especially the colored people. So justice has been served.
I like him.
Yeah, well, you know, on you as well. Then you.
I don't think you're wrong there, D'Amico. To be honest,
you know, we won't get too deep into
dodgy
that
stuff that other countries wouldn't have got away with.
Let's not get too.
The one thing I will say though
pitch.
The one thing I will say is though, how Paredes didn't get a second yellow in the World Cup final was beyond me though.
Oh, bro, this is what I'm saying.
He should be banned for life.
Do you know what? I was sat there saying to Alandia, not even the scrap. Fuck that. He got a yellow in like
in the game.
In the first 30 minutes or something, bro. He must have made like 8 fouls after that, bro. I can't lie. There should have been a second yellow in there.
It was bad.
And
they stopped counting fouls. But, they stopped counting fouls for Argentina. It wasn't about how many you've committed. It was just the severity.
But then again,
wrong.
this is the inconsistency, right? Then again, Rodri committed like I think 12 fouls in the whole game. Did he even get a booking? So it's like, yeah, you're right. We've seen it with Argentina, but when other teams it happens to other teams, it's a very much a blind eye situation.
We saw it across the tournament.
Argentina, like because you're so focused on Argentina, which I hear it, but that's
I agree that you know it happens for everyone now and again. Like, it's just the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you don't get it. Do you know the first half? I've seen a stat. I'm pretty sure Rodri made like 6 fouls on Messi alone in the first half.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying to you though. I'm saying that sometimes that's the game though. It happens, innit? But But with Argentina, it's happened game after game after game after game.
All right. You know what's a good topic about World Cup? The golden ball. Fucked, not asked. Bro, you know what? Rodri's
Mbappe
no. Rodri will.
We're doing conspiracies today. Is that what we're doing today?
Sorry.
No conspiracy. No conspiracy. I just think, the golden ball, Rodri's, everyone knows he's a world-class midfielder. But, bro, I feel like that should be given to the guy who was a game changer.
They chose the best player in the winning team, not the best player.
Yeah, like a game changer. Who was the difference every time for their teams?
Mbappe.
Either Mbappe or Messi, bro. There was the difference every single time, bro. I think to give it to Rodri, even though he's great, to me was a bit of a waste. A tiny bit of a waste.
Well, Rodri's one. I think low-key kind of... I think you can justify it, bro.
I don't know,
I think you can justify it, but only with the argument that Spain won the World Cup. If Spain don't win the World Cup, he doesn't get it. And for me, that isn't an individual award.
The thing is, with man like Rodri, like these man are... The ball is in it. Like, not everyone really loves Rodri because some people like the crash, bang wallet type of players, bro. But you see Rodri, bro, different type of sauce, bro. The guy
is great.
Sometimes you don't notice him because he's doing everything right. You don't miss a pass some games, bro. Like he's not even got a shot pass wrong. My man, bro, especially that season.
In my opinion, I think Rodri's getting more credit than the players past who came before him.
He is.
I know Busquets is up there with top sixes of all time. I mean, would you say that Busquets is the best creative holding midfielder ever?
Creative, yeah. You know what? You worded that very well because
I would say
what does Busquets not have that Rodri does?
Well, that's true, but I would say that there's one guy that's got more than both of them, and it's Andrea Pirlo. Pirlo is forgotten. as he invented that sixth position. He made it cool to be a defensive midfielder.
Yeah, because with Rodri, yeah, he's not creative per se. Like, that's not his game. His game is
he just dictates. He's the metronome. But it's so important to a team
goals as well. Like, Rodri is a serious player. EK, welcome to the stream. What do you want to say about Rodri?
Hey, Rodri is probably one of the greatest DMs that I've seen. I don't care. He's the greatest six I've seen. Touch the pen, and the greatest six I've seen in my lifetime. You get me?
Not ridiculous at all, bro.
And you know what I mean?
Well, Chavo was saying that his Ballon d'Or might be a bit fugazi.
No, not the Ballon d'Or, bro.
The player of the tournament.
No, the player of the tournament.
Oh, the player of the tournament.
I was just saying, EK, just so you understand where I was coming from. I was saying, like, I'm not saying fugazi because you can justify his golden ball at the end of the day, bro. The way I was saying it was, should it not be given to, like, the player who made the difference every game? Where in this World Cup you had Mbappe and Messi at the top every single game.
Yeah, I heard that, but listen, Spain only conceded one goal throughout that whole tournament, and the main factor of that is because of who? Rodri, bro. Their game plan.
I
disagree. I think it's the system.
No. It's a 50-50 thing, yeah, because Spain's defense was actually solid in general as well.
Rodri's the system, yeah, the defense is solid, yeah.
Yeah.
How often did you see that defense get attacked?
Not much.
And why was that? Because Rodri was controlling the whole game.
You see, having a player like Rodri, yeah, he makes you don't have to defend. You don't have
to
defend.
What I mean?
You have the ball. You're
on the front foot because of this one player, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
You're right. But like I said, I just think I feel like the golden ball should be given to the player that made that difference every game. Do you get it? And
that was Messi.
What's the difference?
That's how we view football. Then we just view football differently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's justified. If you say Rodri, it is justified, isn't it? But I would say, like Maka said, yeah, if Spain didn't win the World Cup, does he get the golden ball?
But they did, and they only conceded one goal.
Yeah, but right. So hear what he's saying. Hear what Maka said before. Then, if it's because Spain won the World Cup, a team won the World Cup, so an individual gets the best player of the tournament.
I think the most important part of Spain winning the World Cup was the system altogether. I think, like you said, like Rodri was a big part of why they weren't getting attacked. But when they did get attacked,
thank you.
How many times have we seen, like in the Premier League, Pedro Porro's just finished 17th. Cucurella has been dodgy defensively. His biggest quality is going forward. Those two at fullback, untouchable. You couldn't get past them the whole tournament. They were ridiculous.
This is why, because when Porro's at Spurs, he's getting exposed defensively because his DM gets Paulinho. When you got Rodri,
oh no, I can't say he wasn't getting exposed in the World Cup, especially that France game. Like that France game, those two fullbacks were immense when it mattered. Like that's my point. I think Rodri was a big part of it, but I think all of them as a unit were a big part of it. They just weren't. They weren't impenetrable at all. You couldn't get through them. Cup, yes, Rodri was a big part of that, but it's tactical.
I mean, listen, this is a good segue because we can segue into Manchester City. Let's talk about good football now. Let's get it started because Man City have been making some moves, and Rodri he could be going, he could be staying. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Real Madrid are coming with 50 M's, so are City gonna talk? People, are they gonna talk? Are they gonna talk for 50?
Listen. You gotta rate what Rodri did for us. But he's going to a club that disrespected him, man. I'm forgetting this, Like he's going to a club that when he won the Ballon d'Or already, bro. These men spat.
They refused to show up to the Ballon d'Ors. No, it wasn't about him. He won it.
Yeah, but it's the principle though. They've seen another guy win the Ballon d'Or, when it is deserved, and out of biasness, they've not turned up to his show. So at the same time, it's very disrespectful what they did, regardless if it's not about him or not. Towards him, it's still disrespectful.
But that's what makes him want to join, I think, because he was he came from Atletico Madrid, right, to City.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he did. So Madrid is home anyway, so he's going to want to go there for that. But
he's always going to.
With the talk to Vinny Jr. being booted out, or he signs a contract, he was the main reason why they didn't show up to that Ballon d'Or ceremony. If Vinny goes and Rodri comes in and they go back to winning Champions League and Rodri's replacing that, Rodri's of course going to want to do that. If he can win the hearts of the Real Madrid fans back after all of that happened.
That's not a guarantee that it's going to be good though at Madrid. Because you see the fans, they're different.
No, it's not a guarantee,
it's going to be another divide in the dressing room, I think. If Vinny stays, it's going to be another divide, bro. I think so.
But then
You know
who
what I'm saying?
You know
loses
what?
that divide?
I don't think it'll be that deep.
I don't
I
think
don't.
it
I'll be
will. They're
real.
grown
I
men.
don't think it'll
Yo,
be that
but
deep.
Vinny, but it's Vinny. You see, Vinny, he's an emotional guy, you know. This guy felt that deep. I'm telling you, bro. You get me? I see this guy crying every 5 minutes, bro. Like,
Chin
don't get it
surgery
twisted.
and that.
Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what is this guy on, bro? You get
He's
me?
not normal. Then.
Forget him a minute, though. EK, what you think? City are gonna talk to Real Madrid about Rodri, or is he gonna stay for another year and leave for free?
But if he leaves for free, bro, I'm a chilling, bro.
But that's your choice. You sell him now or he's free.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I want to get the most money out of this guy, bro. He mad. If he wants to leave, yeah, and he's been trying to do that thing where what Trent did, but I'm not having that, bro. I'm not having. It's already bad. Like it's already bad. Like to be honest, I hear it going to Madrid. I hear it, but obviously like, after everything that we've been through, yeah. You think you're gonna go on the flipping free, bro? Nah, bro. We're getting money out of this, bro. You mad, bro? Come on, bro. Don't be cheeky with it, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You have to think.
I personally think he's paid you back for what you could let him go for free. No, I'm not saying he should be let go. You should try and keep him. But I think what he's done for your club, he's won a Ballon d'Or at Manchester City.
Hey,
a decade ago.
All that, bro. Listen, like, yo, I'm saying, but if you're leaving, let's go. Oh, at least like if you're not gonna be a legend,
it is a bit scumbaggy for Rodri.
Make some money, yeah.
You don't want to end your career here, yeah, bro. At least give us some money out of it. Don't just get off, bro, on a nasty, on a weird one, innit, bro? Let's just make it.
It's not like you're not gonna get no money for it.
It's similar to the Coutinho situation, I think. Sometimes, you know, like Real Madrid is that big of a club. No matter who Rodri is at this point, he's just gonna be another player there, bro. In the end, when he leaves,
I don't know, man. We'll see.
He's just going to be another player. But I mean, but look at all the greats, bro. That even now you look back and think, wow. Like,
Rodri's going to boot. He's going to be like a Tony Cruz over there from
but do you know what I mean? That's not a bad thing because he's going to boot, but he's Tony Cruz remembered, like as much as you think by Madrid fans.
Yeah. Oh, by Madrid fans. No.
Yeah.
Madrid
that's what I'm saying. That's my point. He's just going to be another player over there. Like, I'm not saying that. Like everyone knows how good they are.
Because of Ronaldo.
As soon as Rodri is done, they're not thinking about, oh, how well done, Rodri, what you did. Yeah, they're thinking, who's next? Straight away, who's next?
No, but that's what they think. Okay, but EK, in contrast to EK's point, yeah, because he was saying that he wants to sell him now if he rather than even get him gone for free, yeah. So, but in contrast to that, what about next season? You're going into a lot of unknowns, bro. No Pep. You got a new manager and a lot of new players, a new squad, really, and you're going into the unknown. So, would you not want that little anchor that you know is gonna?
But a part of me does. Part of me does, but a part of me is like, what, you're gonna just leave next season for free, bro, on a cheeky one. I was like, I'm gonna end up hating you, bro. So you might as well just make it easier, innit? Like I ain't on wanting to like. But he's a great player. He's done a lot for us, isn't it?
Another point on top of it though is
to be honest, if he stays this season and he brings us back some mad trophy and he leaves on a free, I'm not bothered. You get me?
That's fair. But another one is, right, let's say you did that and won. Let's say you won another treble, for example, or you won the Champions League, and he thought about staying, but then the charges come in. I know we keep talking about the charges, but we have to consider it. If
they told us we're going to get
and City get sanctioned. All these players who are on a year left, there's no way they're signing a contract. That could be a reason why he's not signing a contract.
It could be. But at the end of the day, then why is Anderson coming to the club and that? Do you get me?
Because other players have different opinions. Obviously, they've kept Gvardiol on till 2031. That's a great extension. A lot of players will agree to stay. Still. But other players could look at it a different way and think, I've got an opportunity to go now or go for a free. Do I want to stick around and sign a contract and potentially this club gets relegated if it's that bad? I don't know if they'll want to do that.
I don't think anything's ever going to come from these.
I don't think it's going to happen.
If it was going to, it would have happened by now, bro. You know how long it's been, bro? Like,
it's been 6 years now.
Yeah, but Sahan, listen, this is the thing, though. Yeah, I agree that it's probably not going to be too bad. You're not going to get relegated or something like that, like, because at the end of the day, we've got 115 charges to talk about here, bro. You get me? Like, man, have lost like 3-4 points just for one charge, bro. Like, so if a few of them charges stick, we could be looking at something a bit. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what we're looking at. I think they've got to come up with something. This can't go unanswered. We know that.
I don't want City to go.
Okay, but D'Amico, are the charges or are they not still at this moment in time alleged?
Well, it's been on. They've done the trial and that. They're
Yeah,
just
but so no one's but they have is it alleged? Is it convicted? What is it?
It's up in the air.
no, obviously it's not done
It's
yet.
up in the
Yeah,
air.
we don't know
It's
yet.
up in the air.
Not
Being up in the air means it's still alleged, bro. So no matter what goes on right now, there's no point even talking about it. We're not lawyers, bro. We'll find
I
out
know
when
why
the
you don't
day
want to
comes.
talk about it though. You get me?
No,
Because it
it's
puts
the
question
truth,
marks.
though, bro.
I mean, it has
It's
to
the
be
truth,
thought
though,
about
bro.
though, because players are going to be considering that. There are players who will be
No,
thinking
but
about
we're
it.
not saying that you're guilty. We're just saying
Nah, here's
that
another thing, though.
115 charges, bro.
A
It's
pro
not
footballer.
no little charges.
Do you not think he's gonna write something? If this, because the footballers will know more than we will about this possible charges, bro. You think someone like Elliot Anderson, bro, or like maybe not him, bro. Fuck him. Like a big footballer, proper big footballer that comes to City, bro, is not gonna think, rah, what's going on with these charges then? And they're not gonna have some sort of clause in their contract that if you go to shit, I'm allowed to go. But these City have
Yeah,
big names,
probably.
bro. These men aren't gonna want to fucking get relegated and be stuck on a 4-year contract, bro. That's their career gone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, bro. If we do go down, trust me, the players won't stay even if they have contracts. There's gonna be if the charges are genuinely at risk of being real, the players will involve it in the contracts in some sort of way, bro. Do you know what I mean? Or there'll be some way for them to get out.
And as a United fan, I don't want you to go down. I want you to be there. Because if we win the
what do you
league
mean,
after
bro?
City,
What you on about?
if we win the league, I want
What are you
City
on
to
about?
be in that race. I want City
What?
to be in that race whilst we win the
Bro,
league. I
take
don't want
these man back where they
us winning the
belong.
league on the technicality of
Take
City
them back where
getting
they belong. That's what I say.
relegated.
Yo, you
Go
hate
back
us to me,
from.
come. Listen,
You
yeah.
get me?
Yo,
back in
because
the
So
if
Yo,
you're
you're
happy to go without Manchester derbies for however long it
get 'em
takes
back
them
to
to
the
come
main
back
road,
up?
mate. Get 'em back to
So
the
I
main
will
road.
meet you in the FA Cup.
Mackenzie, Mako, we've got bare rivals in this Premier League. We don't need these man.
I know
Let
we
'em
do,
go
and
back.
they're not top
You get me?
rivals. It's Liverpool, but I still love the Manchester derby. Like it's one of the best games of the season,
Yeah.
and I don't want us winning the league on the technicality of City not being there. I want us to beat them to the title.
Well,
I hear
we're
it,
waiting
but
a
no.
long
Get
time,
on it.
buddy.
all right, wrong side.
Mate,
Listen,
Project 2028
at the end of
is
the day,
coming.
yeah. Anyway, okay, let's talk about your transfers. So, who else have you bought in or are looking at? Manchester. Over there, let's talk about Anderson. Actually, we've not really talked about that transfer fully while on the show. So, I want the City fans to start off because I think everyone knows my thoughts on him. So let's go.
Listen,
I think
Ike, you start.
I think it's a good signing. Not for the price. Obviously, the price is a bit brazen, but I still don't think it's a good signing for us.
Is
Like,
it good enough to be a starter though?
I think he
To
could
bring you to glory.
I think he could be a good player, good enough. I think he's got the potential to be good enough. So yeah,
I don't know. I didn't sense a lot of conviction.
I see not a lot of conviction, bro. I think this guy's cold, bro. But see, listen, you think you know everything. Yeah? You think this guy?
I didn't say anything, bro. What are you talking about?
Listen,
I didn't say anything.
Let me say this. Yeah, I know this guy's got the potential. I think he's gonna get chucked in the starting lineup straight away, bro.
Oh, of course, at that price.
So, you think we make stupid signings like that, bro?
I mean, listen.
Not like,
We'll
bro.
see in it.
Compared to most clubs, yeah, we don't make daft signings.
I mean,
bro.
Ike's right. Even when we spend like dumb money on a player like Grealish, yeah, they don't end up being bad signings. Do you know what I mean? They end
Grealish
up
was a
doing
great
something.
signing, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
do you know what I mean? Like, no
rate
matter what.
Grealish
Yeah, but
highly.
You know, it's not like we're spending 90 mil on Anthony or.
Yeah, but
Like,
Chava,
100 million James
first of all,
Sanchez.
we'll talk about United when we're onto United. Don't get just allow it. We'll talk about you, man. Don't get insecure, bruv. You get me?
All right,
Listen,
all right.
with Anthony, not with Anthony. What was he talking about? I've even lost my train of thought, now, bro. I've even
Anderson.
lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Anderson. This guy. Let's talk about him as a player, bro. Because what does he offer? Yeah. When we look at that England World Cup, for example, what does this guy bring, bro?
I
Does
can
all
tell
we
you what
see-
he offers.
Go on.
He
tell us.
offers what City have been missing since Fernandinho left. Someone who's just going to break up play and cover a lot of ground. And in the big games, for example, fourth game of the season, Manchester derby, I think he'll have a great performance in that game. But when it's the low blocks, when it's like, for example, Sunderland, Hull, Ipswich, Coventry, these teams that are going to just sit in behind the ball, I don't think he'll play. I think they'll either play him and realise he can't do it and bring
You
Kovacic
think he
in or
ain't playing
something like
120
that.
mil? You know Pep's not
But-
there anymore. Maresca ain't got that type of sauce. He can't just drop.
Well, yeah,
Anderson.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's dodgy, because I don't know how long it's going to take him to get used to breaking down those low blocks. If he
Some
can
players
do it at
can't.
all.
Some players just don't have it.
Some
I
players
just
just
don't-
don't have
Okay,
it, and
okay,
based on the World
okay.
Cup, I didn't see it.
Okay. When we have players like Cherky, Foden, and all this, is it really his job to be breaking?
It's
all
not
those-
necessarily his
I'll tell you
job.
why
No,
it
he
is.
could
You know
be
what I mean?
shielding.
Does he need? No, not sorry. Job is the wrong word, but does he need to be doing it? We have
Not
quality that can do that
necessarily.
regardless.
At the end of the day, yeah, I would say Anderson's a good player, yeah, but the price that you bought him at, yeah, like for example, when you watch him at Forest, yeah, if you watched him at all, if you're just chatting like you know what he's about, if you watched him, if you seen him against low blocks when he had the ball and they were dominating possession, this guy was clueless. He had nothing. Even for England, when we had the ball, what was he doing? And then when he's off the ball and he's doing the whole crash bang wallet, yeah, up and down, he can do that. He got the legs.
This is why I say he should have joined United. If for his ability and what he is good at, he's better when there's more space in front, when teams are hitting people on the break, not sort of keeping the ball for as long as they can. And I think he would have been more suited to us the way we played at the back end of last season than to City. Not saying he's not going to do well at City, and it's a no-brainer to pick the club that it has been the best club in England for the last 10 years. But if he wanted a challenge and if he wanted to really express his own ability and what he knows he's good at, I think he should have probably picked United.
Yeah, but one more point onto that, yeah, about Anderson to City, bro. Like, you man are getting who now? Bawadi. Like, it's looking like you're getting Bawadi. You man are now having bricklayers. Everywhere we look now in your midfield, we're seeing bricklayers. You get me?
If Rodri goes, Bawadi Anderson pivot stinks, I'll be honest. First season anyway. It can grow into something good, but first season, you can't bank on that.
This is why I'm saying you need Rodri to stay. You need him. Because, bro, you need him. You can't have Anderson and Bawadi or Anderson and whoever, Reinders, whoever's going to sit with him. Who's going to play with Anderson, bro?
Right.
Who? You ain't got Rodri. If you ain't got Rodri, who's there?
Nico Gonzalez, bro. Don't forget about Nico. You don't rate him. I rate Nico Gonzalez. He was good first half of the season.
He's all right.
Bro.
He's all right. He's all right. He's all right.
And he's young as also, bro.
Really
he's got time. He's got time.
If Arsenal come in the league with Zubamendi, then City can probably win it with Nico Gonzalez.
Was Rodri called at 23?
You don't have the technical flow of Rodri. You don't have the technical abilities, bro. You don't have that. You don't have that.
I don't know about that, you know.
Let's be real. You're not just going to spoil another Rodri.
I'm not saying he has what Rodri has, but it's not like
Rodri's a generational DM. He's a generational DM. Nico ain't that.
We weren't saying this at the start, though.
No, but you see with Rodri, he was
not saying this when he first joined, bro.
No, when he was at Atletico, he was still a good player, bro. But it's just that
we wanted him 2 years before.
But at Atletico, who was he playing under? Simeone. He was playing at the back. When he's at City, now he's in his environment. That's his style of play. That's how he wants to play. You get me? On the ball, front foot. That's where he shines. That's where he's world class. And as soon as he came to City and he was in that system, he flourished, bro. And some players just need the environment, and then they've got the ability to just need the environment in it. Rodri was one of them. Nico Gonzalez is in that environment now. I'm not seeing anything close to world class from him. I'm not seeing anything, no signs of that. I see good games. You know what I'm saying? I see a good defensively kind of strong player, decent on the ball, but he ain't no. Come on, bro.
I feel like you've been harsh though. You're forgetting how long a DM career lasts. Like an actual proper DM.
How long it took Rodri to even start beating for us. Rodri didn't win nothing in his first season.
What was his first season?
1920, bro, when Liverpool won
1920. See, that's what really annoys me, because we wanted him in 17-18 to put him next to Pogba. And that would have unlocked him. But we missed out on it.
Yeah, that would have been crazy still.
And bear in mind, Nico Gonzalez has been in Rodri's shadow the whole time he's been at the club so far. Like, he's not had time to play games, bro. Like, he's played every now and then. Like,
when he did play, he played good, bro. I don't.
When Rodri was recovering, he took over and he did a good enough job.
At the end of the day, I've watched a lot of City, but you man have watched more than me probably. So I'll take your word for it. Obviously, I disagree, but we'll see in it. I respect your opinion. I think he's decent in it. You get me? But Bawadi now. But do you not think that's a problem though? Having Bawadi, Gonzalez, Anderson as your three main midfield players. Don't you think that's a bit of a problem? Or are you calm with that? Just the option of just the
it might be a problem, but listen, at the end of the day, Enzo's a good manager as well, you know. Like, he's gonna know what he's doing to some extent. Well, why am I saying that? He's gonna know what he's doing. I hope so anyway. He's a good manager. He's got a good rep behind him, bro.
Good coach.
But I do get what you're saying, because I don't think them three will be amazing as a trio. But you never know, bro.
Plans for the future. I think I've got good potential.
No, but I'm saying in terms of when you look at other midfields, look at even Newcastle's, they've had one of the best midfielders in the league for the past 5 years, Look at the profiles. You see Bruno G, he can do the bricklaying work like Bawadi Anderson and these man, but his passing bag is elite. He's creative. Like, they've got that in there. They got the mix-up. Where's the mix-up? Buwadi, he's not that type of player. Anderson's definitely not. Like, he tries it sometimes, but he's not really that type of player either. And then obviously Nico, he's not really that type of player either. He's more.
Do you know before Pedri and Vitinha came about and how good they are now? When you looked at them two, would you think they'd be as good as they are as a pair in the midfield?
Well, I would have liked them a lot because I love that type of player. So,
but no. But before when Pedri first joined, Vitinha first joined PSG and Joao Neves was coming over, did you think people really thought they'd be an amazing pair as what they are? Look at the levels that they've reached. By the way, because we're talking about one of the best in football. Do you know what I mean?
Winners.
Do people really think they would have got to this level? No,
Yeah,
but you
you
never
never
know.
thought that, bro.
Exactly, you never know.
I mean, Vitinha was at
course.
Wolves like 6 years ago.
No,
In
but
that team that was like hitting 8th and everyone was giving them a round of applause. Like, they weren't even doing
But
that
for
good.
me, but this is why I said profiles. Like, for me, Declan Rice is a world-class midfielder, but he is not my cup of tea. But you know, he's not a ball-playing player.
I don't think he's world class.
No, he is. Let's be honest. We
I
can't
don't
say
think
he's
he's
not.
not.
He's a
I
world-class
think he
player.
is. I
He's a
think
world-class player.
maybe in today's game, fair enough. But the standard that we've set in the past, nowhere near it. I don't even think he's a midfielder, to be honest. I think if a midfielder has to carry the ball that long, it means that they can't see the bigger picture quick enough. They can't pick out the pass.
I mean, who have Arsenal signed now? Let's quickly touch on them. These man signed that Tzolis guy. He was playing for Club Brugge. I think he got like 50 GA over there, but they signed him. They thought they were getting Vinny. You get me? They thought they were getting Vinny, but you used him for contract.
Thought they were getting Rodgers too.
That ain't gonna fucking happen, bro.
Vinny saved his career, mate. Yo, he'd get so found out in the Prem. I'm not arsed, bro.
Nah, I think
he wouldn't last.
Right,
even if he was good in the Prem, he wouldn't last. If La Liga's got him crying like that every week, imagine the Premier League, man. There's no way.
I'll be real.
Arsenal as well.
Nah, we're not as bad as
the World Cup. The World Cup was a bad time to be a Vinny hater.
attention is way higher.
It was a bad time to be a Vinny hater in the World Cup. Do you know what I mean?
I've switched sides. I've seen the guy. I think he's a good player.
But at the same time,
he's a great player.
I just want to say one thing, yeah. World Cup football is very different. Like, it is really, really
100%.
Like, you might realize, bro. Like, you see the amount of space that players have in the World Cup, yeah. I don't know what the logic behind it is, but it just happens, bro. I don't know why, but there's just so much space when the ball.
Because you're not playing as a team. Because you don't know each other like that. You know.
So it's easier for individuals to shine in tournaments like this, in my opinion. I might be wrong. You might disagree. That's what I think.
I agree with that to an extent.
But I do still think he's not as good as people make out. He's good. I do still think he's not as good as people make out to be. I don't know.
My way of comparing players at the World Cup is compare them to the players that they're on the same team as, because they've got the same setup. They're against the same opponents, and on paper, Vinny should be miles the best player in that Brazil team, maybe along with Rafinha. Neither of them were, in my opinion anyway. I think the best player in that Brazil team was Cunha this World Cup. He was the most impactful. He was doing more work deep. You know, Vinny wasted a lot of chances and Cunha was away controlling most of the games.
Smell some United bias. I smell some United bias.
It is United bias, but I watch Cunha every week. I know what he's capable of.
No, Cunha was class.
I see certain things. I know it's not a World Cup.
He was good. He was good.
Regular. And on paper, like, Cunha cost us what, £65 million, and Vinny's going to go for 150 million plus.
Listen, let's segue that into United now. Let's speak about United transfers as well, real quick, before we get into our players and that, because we've done City. Now, obviously, we've signed Andre Santos and Tillemans.
Tillemans will be the signing of the summer.
Is that what you're saying?
Putting it down. For £35 million in this market, he's just won the Europa League. He's 29.
I think it's a great signing.
100%. I mean, I think the value for money alone is like, you know, it's TT. You know what I mean? That's one
of the first good signings you might have done in fucking years, bro. Like that's
it's the best signing we've done since Bruno Fernandes. I think.
And do you know what it is?
Anyway.
It's a signing that makes sense. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it actually makes sense. The signing, like, not like you might needed a fucking DM and you went and bought Anthony, bro. Like, you know, the signing makes sense, but for the price.
So let's not talk about them that far back. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to talk about that far back.
Different. But no, with Tillemans, I feel like if you look at a lot of the media narrative and I don't like listening to former players, but there are situations where I think they are correct. And they've reiterated over the years that United lack leaders more than anything. They don't have leaders on the pitch. Tillemans was captain of Anderlecht at 19. He went to Leicester. He went to Villa and has led them to a Europa League. This guy's a born leader. He's been captain of clubs for the last 10 years and he's only 29. He's an extra body in the dressing room that people are going to look at and listen to. So I think in that sense alone, look at what Chelsea are doing. They're signing Jordan Henderson because he's a leader.
Oh, them man are taking it too far.
He's not going to play.
I can't lie.
He can actually play for 5 years.
They're taking it too far. I'm not
wait, hold on. We have to talk about this, bro, because you see Henderson and Jordan Welbeck. What are these man doing?
Jordan Welbeck, you know.
I mean, Danny Welbeck.
I hear Danny Welbeck. He'll be an all right striker to bring off the
Danny
bench.
Welbeck, he's just had 15 goals in the Prem last season.
No, but where have Chelsea? How low have they gone? How low have they dropped? Because
it's what they've built prior.
You know, they're
I
signing.
think they've built a squad.
And now they're signing.
Built a squad that is so young.
Do you know what's mad?
They need some experienced bodies in there.
You know what's mad? Xabi Alonso is manager, so these signings are his choice. That's crazy to me, you know. Everyone was talking about how now that Xabi Alonso, because Chelsea used to only appoint coaches, bro, and the board would make the transfer decisions to an extent.
Last one was Mourinho.
And everyone was like, yeah, Xabi Alonso's manager is going to be different this time, bro. And they got Henderson and Welbeck, bro.
What I'll say about that, though, is if we're saying he's the manager and he's walked in and decided he needs those two, what's he seeing that we don't from the outside? He sees the attitude of the dressing room. He sees the attitude of the squad.
Mandem FC.
There's all the jokes online, but at the end of the day, it looks like, based on the average age of that squad, it looks like they could just be all there for a laugh. They need some serious bodies in there, players who have done it at the top level. Jordan Henderson's won a Champions League and a Premier League. So I think Danny Welbeck was there when we won it. I don't know if he came the season after, but he's experienced the Champions League all his career. Like, these are big players who can keep people level-headed and remind them where they are.
Yeah, but I see exactly what Alonso is trying to do, because he's coming in that changing room. Yeah, you see him, man. Like, I was gonna say Madueke, but he's not there. But these men that they've got, bro, they've got, to be fair, they're getting rid of some of them
guys who were there for a paycheck. Players like, and I'm not. I won't discredit their attitudes, but players who are there, like Fofana, is not playing games. You know, Chalobah he's crap, and he doesn't look bothered when he concedes. A lot of them, the body language is like, it's rubbish. So, like, when they go 1-0 down, I remember when we played them at Old Trafford, start of last season, and this was when Chelsea were flying. Chelsea were doing well, going on a title charge or whatever. And we hit them straight away. First 20 minutes, scored. They didn't know how to respond. And then they got the red card and it was wraps, game over. And you know who came on in that game and changed it round for him? Andre Santos.
I mean, he's a great player. But at the end of the day, they had a mentality issue, a big mentality issue. I mean, it was especially arose after Thiago Silva left. But yeah, I think Alonso's come in there and he's just thought, listen.
What a player, by
we're playing one game a week. You know what I'm saying? Won it. Let me just get Jordan Hendo. He's on a free. He's won it all. Good in the dressing room. I do see the value in it, and Welbeck. I do, because they do need that experience. But for me, like, it's just underwhelming. You know, I feel like they should be doing better.
They need,
like, even Xhaka would have respected more. Like, Xhaka, that would have been a good signing for them. But not Henderson, bro. Like,
you're not talking about United, though. Talk about United. You talk about your golden boy and how shit he was at the World Cup.
Who?
Bruno.
Listen. Michael, you can take it. Wait, that's your boy.
I'll take it. All right. I'll be real. Bruno was very underwhelming. He was. Did Vitinha have a good tournament? No. Did John Neves?
You got me leaving.
No. This is the thing. And who's the manager? Who's the manager, right? What's it? Is it Roberto Martinez? Am I getting his name right? He was Everton manager and then Belgian manager. He had the Belgian golden generation for nearly a decade, from 2016 through to 2022, and won fuck all. They did nothing, underachieved every single time. He takes hold of a Portuguese midfield that have arguably three of the 5 best players in the world, maybe 10. 2 of them are definitely in the top 5 based on last season or the last 2 seasons. How can you not make it work? Because what I see in that Portugal side, right? What's Bruno Fernandes known for? The one thing he's known for over everything else is creating chances. And how does he do it? Me and D'Amico have been digging on him for years because he forces it. It doesn't matter where he is on the pitch. He just hoops it into the box. You're telling me Ronaldo's in the box and all of a sudden Bruno Fernandes is putting a 40-yard ball into the box.
We talk about set pieces,
but whatever it is, you've got Ronaldo, one of the best aerial players in history, in the box, and all of a sudden Bruno Fernandes doesn't want to start launching it into the box.
No, but listen, let's not make this about Portugal because we're kind of taking it back. But I agree that he was kind of misused in the World Cup. But I
think they were all misused. It was terrible.
When it comes to Bruno, yeah, guys know I don't like this guy, even though he had a very good season last season, and I respect it. I don't like him.
Against him.
I'm still against him. If I got money for him, if someone offers me money, I would take it. Did you see that midfield?
No, but that's not the point, though, because if there's no money there and he's staying, are you going to back him?
No, but I'm a City fan, yeah, and I know it's going to sound biased, but I actually hear what D'Amico's saying, bro.
I hear what he's saying.
Honestly, no matter what he does, what he achieves, bro, I'm never going to think he's that good because I don't think he is. I genuinely don't think he is that good. That's the truth. Like, I think he's managed to get numbers up all the time.
No, Essa, I'll tell you what it is with him. You're right. He's a stat padder a little bit. I will say that 100%. But he's one of them players. This is what I'm saying about profiler players. Like, he cannot be in a City team and play to the level he's at now at United. He can't do it because he's not going to be allowed. No, disagree. You can disagree. But at the end of the day, City fans probably wouldn't. Because at the end of the day, Bruno, he ruins possession football. I'm talking about City in the prime. City now, they probably would take him in it, but
because you got deep. You know, got deep. When De Bruyne made a long pass, I'm not being funny. 9 times out of 10, if you fuck that, every time it was the right decision, bro. Whether he executed it well or not, every single time he made a pass, long, short, was always the right decision, bro. This guy's IQ was on another level. I could not say the same for Bruno. I think Bruno loses his mind.
I personally wouldn't compare him to Kevin De Bruyne. I think there's a top bracket of like De Bruyne, Scholes, Lampard. Some might put Gerrard up.
Like De Bruyne.
But, and then like David Lampard. Silva and players like that. I don't put him on that level, but slightly below, I would put Bruno Fernandes because I think, especially in today's game, the players in the league, I don't think there's a player in the Premier League right now that can read the game like he can. He judges the game so well, and when he gets it right, he's unstoppable.
I don't think he does. Bruno Fernandes, I think he does. I don't think he reads games like that. Nah.
Mako, this is why I say something, yeah. One, because it's symbolic of change. With him in the team and him being the only guy that you rely on for chances, that's not good, you know.
But he's not anymore.
We need to spread. No, we need to spread the load. Yeah, we need Cunha to take more of a load. We need Mbeumo to take more of a load. We need Sesko to take more of a load. We need another midfield signing. No, exactly. That's why for me, if I got money this season, if Saudi came and said, okay, 60, I'd take 60.
60 million pounds for the PFA Player of the Year. 60 in this market.
Mako, he's old. He is an old man now.
I don't care if he's old.
You see, okay, you know why? You don't think with a business head. You don't think for the future.
I do.
Like, what are you talking about? Head. Why would you keep him?
And my business head tells me that footballers are lasting longer. He's 31. He can go for another 4 years at least.
Are we going to get money for him? Are we going to get money for him in the future?
I don't need money for him. The way
you might should have sold him to Saudi when you had the chance, bro.
100%.
That's my point. We missed the opportunity. We missed the window, right? There was the 100 million right there last season that could have went towards a rebuild. We said no. And with all the doubts over his head, he went and got the PFA Player of the Year.
Do you think Saudi wouldn't come back in for Bruno Fernandes, mate?
I think they'd come back in, but not for. I wouldn't take £60 million. I'd want more than last season.
They'll probably offer more than that, to be honest. So yeah,
I'd want more. Think about it. They offered 100 million when we finished 15th and lost the Europa League final. Do you really think we're going to take 100 after he's just dropped the assist record and PFA Player of the Year? I want more. He's a better player than he was last season.
I don't think. I mean, you can ask for more in negotiations, but I'm taking, if they're offering 100 mil like last year, I'm taking it every day of the week. But
I'm personally not. I think he can be a part of something very special with the workload taken off him, with the likes of Tielemans coming in. Let's
put the Bruno Fernandes talk on standby for a little moment, and just because we've got Tielemans and Santos, we've not really talked about Santos in the preseason games. He was looking good. Obviously, it's preseason.
Bossing it, bro. Huge improvement on Casemiro.
I was telling man when we signed this guy, yeah. Like I got family that are Chelsea fans, bro. These men have watched me week in, week out. They know. They're telling me, yeah, you man have took a serious player. serious potential. And at the end of the day, he can pass through the lines. People think he's just some guy that runs around tackles. He can play ball. He plays in between the lines. Okay, this is what a guy didn't bring. This is what we had. He had zilch. When a guy had the ball, he was clueless.
Casemiro didn't bring it to an extent.
Well,
he
exactly.
bought it, but it took him time to do it. What I noticed with Andre Santos in pre-season, the first 2 games that he's played, Wrexham not so much, but his second game against Rosenborg, he picked up the ball and in one touch, bang, forward pass through the lines, getting Dorgu into the box. The Xerxes goal, that worthy that he scored, it starts from Santos.
Did you see that Xerxes goal?
Get it forward.
I did still.
Oi.
Yeah, still.
We need to keep this guy, you know. Nah. Allow it, bro.
No.
Allow it. This is why we need to get rid of Bruno Fernandes of this. This is why we don't appreciate Xerxes. Without Bruno in the team and we play ball, look at Xerxes fly. Look at him flourish. He's in his element. When we have possession, Xerxes
him fly against 9th place in the Norwegian league. He's found his level. That's where he needs to go. He needs to go to Norway.
Allow it, man. Allow it, bro. He's not even sharp. This is pre-season. They're mid.
He's never sharp. He's never sharp. Bro. When have you ever seen him sprint? Have you ever witnessed Xerxes sprint?
You don't need to sprint. You don't need to sprint, man.
He does need to start sprinting.
Have you seen his training?
He's elegant.
Running on the spot, this and that. Run forward.
Yeah, but I can't lie, D'Amico, don't get me wrong, he has his moments, but he's a League One player at best.
He has his moments, but I could make Xerxes look like the best player in the world.
He's a French league player.
Can I just say, he played at Bayern, by the way. He was playing at Bayern, by the way. He started for Bayern a few times on that guy. Come on, bro.
A few times on that,
yeah. And got sold.
Yeah, he did.
He was one of the few from that Champions League side that didn't stay.
They had Lewandowski.
Yeah, but okay. This is peak though. That's worse because they knew Lewandowski was on his way out and they still decided to not keep him.
No, okay. Well, let me put it this way. Maybe not. But what I will say is, as I said before about Rodri, for example, for me it's environment. Once the player, if he's in the right environment, which I think Carrick is going towards, because Carrick is saying it, he wants to dominate the ball more. He wants to play on the front foot. If we're gonna do that, Xerxes, as flipping evidence in that game, that's where he thrives, bro. So for me,
I already know what's in your head, and I'm gonna tell you stop it, because I feel like you might see like another low-key another Berbatov type player in him. You know what I mean?
Nowhere near Berbatov.
Not to that extent. Nah, he's not the same.
I'm just telling you.
I understand what you mean.
Allow it.
Same profile, but we ain't getting that again.
Nah, they're not.
Football's
even the same
moved
profile.
on from that. The Premier League's moved on. I think he's just not suited to the league. He's not strong enough. He's not quick enough. He's not sharp enough. Yes, he's good on the ball. He's good at skills in moments.
Let me ask you something.
The game has to be right for him, and I don't think that's good enough.
Was Bergkamp strong enough and fast enough for this league? That's why we call him
Bergkamp playing in 2026.
Bergkamp, you get me?
Was Bergkamp playing in 2026? Take Xerxes.
I said Bergkamp. Oh my days.
Bergkamp, bro. Come on, bro.
Take Xerxes to the 90s. It'll be unreal. But at the end of the day, the game's changed too much. I think a lot of those players from back in the day will be crap these days, except Ryan Giggs. He's the only one. And Paul Scholes. Them two.
Whatever.
Besides that, they'd all be rubbish.
Hold on. Toby is in the chat, people. Toby's in the chat. So let's talk about Liverpool real quick. Let's talk about the business these men are doing and what we're seeing from them right now. I mean, so listen. They've just, they're not signed yet, but they're very advanced talks for Barcola, which is expected to be in a region of 150 to 170 mil. Something like that. Euros. Wow.
Dog shit signing. Horrible signing.
Let me just do a bit of research.
The proof's going to be in the pudding, yeah? Dog shit signing.
Listen.
Stupid signing.
Nah, he's not a bad player. No, allow it, man. Allow it. I think he's a great player, bro. But for me, the price is still very overpriced. But for me, he's like, you see Anderson? Let me bring this point back. Let me compare the signings because they're both very expensive, right? They're both overpriced. For me, I'll call it maybe overpriced. But I see the ability there. I've seen it. I've seen him Champions League, big games, cut in and woof, poof. Chelsea.
Tell me how overpriced he is.
Go on.
All right. For £170 million, that can buy you 850 trips into space. You can go to space and back at 850 times. He ain't worth that. That's like prime Neymar money.
Players like Barcola
money.
Will never ever. Yo, players like Barcola will never ever shine in the Prem. It's the truth.
And I think
80 million. Wait, 80 M's is the original bid. Allow it. They're going to tell you to suck out. They're going to tell you to suck out.
In this market, fair enough, he's worth that. But even then, I think 80 million on Barcola to Liverpool, if that went through, in 3 years' time, your fans could be looking back at
No,
a
he is a good
disappointing
player, though, man.
signing.
I rate
He's a
him.
good player, but
He's not a Premier
listen,
League
how
player.
many? He's not a Premier League player, especially
I
not a
can't
top
switch
6
up.
Premier League player.
Wait,
Them
how can
low
you say
blocks,
he's not a
finished.
Premier League player? Are you not seeing him in the Premier League? So how can we say this? We have
All
to
right,
wait till
okay, sweet. Watch, and you'll see. He's not a Premier League player.
All right, cool.
You know,
But listen,
Prem has wingers, yeah. Like, look at some of the greatest Prem wingers of all time. We're talking Mane, Salah, Hazard, obviously big boy CR7. You know what I mean? And we're talking these type of wingers, yeah.
Finishes
Vinny-
first.
So check. Salah, booter, regardless of what happens. You don't have to dribble, bro. He's gonna get you a goal. Mane, it's pretty much the same thing. Score with his head, left foot, right foot, no matter what. Fucking Ronaldo's Ronaldo. Hazard is just fucking unreal. He was like, when people actually look back and realize how good this guy was, yeah, he was a generational talent, bro. Like, he was unreal on the ball. You couldn't get him off the ball. Barcola, quick, good feet,
Great
his
dribbler.
shootings- yeah, but
I
like,
just don't see him being. He's a Garnacho profile player. I think he's better than Garnacho.
no,
But it's
he's not.
another one
Don't do
who's.
that.
It's another one with a inconsistent end product. How many times have we seen him getting
Listen,
behind and miss?
Just because they're both inconsistent doesn't mean they're the same. That's not what his profile is.
I'm
A
not saying they're
profile
the
is
same, no, but
Listen,
I'm seeing similarities. That's what
Barcola.
I'm
Let's
saying.
talk Barcola, yeah. First of all, Liverpool need a bit of pace on that wing and that. Yeah, that's one thing he's gonna bring that they don't have. So that's why it's valuable. That's number one.
Dan James is quick.
Okay, but he ain't no
He
Barcola.
won't
mate.
cost you 170 million.
Anyway, he was involved in PSG heavily. Maybe he didn't start the biggest games all the time, but he was involved heavily. Scored big goals for the team that won the Champions League back to back. Yeah, he was
Champions League goal,
he was starting certain games as well over Doué and that. Like he was. So for me, finishing is something that can be improved on too. We've seen over the years. We've seen how finishing can be improved. He's got the technique. He's a technical player. Like with the ball at his feet, how quick he can move his feet. Like the little like dinks over people when they're sliding and that. That shows you my man's got the technical ability.
do you know the only thing I do want to say and add on to what I said with what you're saying is that if there is any club in the Prem that Barcola can shine at, it would be Liverpool in their style of play. That's the one thing I'll say.
I mean, what is their style of play now though? Because they've got
it's true that is going to change.
Oh,
but I
they're
feel
going to
I feel
have to keep some sort of identity. And also,
yeah, I feel
look
like,
at what...
their heritage won't change, bro. Like what they do and what they
Yeah,
stand for. I don't think
it's
that's gonna
like
change
us.
that much.
There'll be some guidelines. They'll have picked Iriola because he had Semenyo flying first half of the season. He had Krupi flying. He likes attacking players. Alex Scott is an attacking midfielder, yet he's not his most advanced midfielder. Obviously, he can do a job inside, but Iriola's football is all about forward play. So
yeah, but will he have the? Because you know it's different though. When you go to Liverpool, yeah, you're going to Liverpool, mate. You're going into a
you
club
have to
that's been
follow
in.
some
You're going
guidelines.
into a club that's been in turmoil for a whole year, and you're going into a club where you know certain players have to play like Wirtz or Isak because of the price tag, bro. And so at the end of the day, he may not be able to do everything he wants. This is why going to a big club like that is a different ball game, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Anfield's a
So we'll have to
different
see.
game, man.
I think he's as a coach, he's
And
very good.
the things with Carrick as well that we hear so often, he's only got third because it's one game a week and this and that.
BS.
Where's all that noise for Iriola? When's he been in the Champions League? When's he played 2 games a week with his team? Like, it's not. I don't think it's a fair point to make unless you make it about both of them.
I mean, listen, Carrick, yeah, I agree, Mackenzie, yeah, because you was liking him a lot before I did. Like, I was kind of like tedious about him because I wanted to see the consistency first. But for me, I think Carrick is a great coach, bro. And with him, he kind of lets players just do their thing and plays to their strengths, which is not the same as a Pep Guardiola's style. It's more similar to Ferguson's style. You just let the players go do their
Philosophies
thing.
over systems. Philosophies over systems. It's
So-
I can tell you where the space is going to be, but you've got to go out and play to your strengths.
I mean,
type of
look
thing.
at-
That's how
look
you
at the
get the
games.
best out of players.
Look at the games where we're playing well. Look at the combinations play against Arsenal, against City. Cunha Bruno. Come on, bro. Like, this is what I want to
Carrick's
see.
obviously not told him in the dressing room, I want you to stand in this area of the pitch and do this, and this. That's him just giving them some guidance, and they go out and play football. That's what United have done forever. When
Pure
we've been at our
football.
best,
Pure football.
it's pure football. And that's it. And we have the players for that. Cunha's a pure footballer. Bruno Fernandes, pure footballer. Tillemans, Mainu,
I mean,
both pure footballers.
with that in mind, with that being said, Chava, what do you think of United and Carrick? And going into the future? Are you slightly worried? Are you keeping an eye on us? Are you waiting to see what we do in the window? What do you think?
This is gonna sound really bad.
No biases.
I'm excited. I'm actually excited. Yo, do you know what? United over the years, bro, how have they played their best football? Freedom. This is what I mean though about heritage sticks to me, Cole. I know you're saying there's a different manager coming to Liverpool. Heritage sticks though. In a club, heritage sticks.
True.
United, look at the players that fucking United have brought in here. Pure freedom needing players, bro. Cunha and Buemo. Fernandez even at that point, even though I don't rate him that much. You know what I mean? Like these players need freedom to Menu. Oh my god, the player he is gonna be.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna be the best of the lot in that.
If
we go on and do, bro, if Carrick is successful at Manchester United for a long time, or United are successful over the next 10 years, he is going to be the reason for it. The main reason.
I'll sit here and say with chest, I'm not asked. If we could have brought in mainly over Anderson, I would have done it now. I would have done it today, bro. Do you know what I mean? I love him as a player.
I respect the honesty.
I just think I shouldn't be excited, but I'm excited. I think football's about to get real.
I'm excited overall for the season. I think because it's so unknown what's going to happen.
It's not weird to be excited about it, because at the end of the day, I'm excited to see what Chelsea's going to do, because you got Xabi, you know what I'm saying, a new manager. Even City, like Pep's just gone. I'm excited for everyone next season. I want to see what's going on. You get me? So at the end of the day,
bear in mind, Carrick, fucking hell. Carrick's going to bring he was coached by Fergie, bro. He's gonna go. He's gonna go into this thing with the same mindset that Fergie had. I'll tell you that now, 100%. Because Fergie was like, of course he had his tactics, bro. But even players talk about how it was just like, yo, go play football. Just go play, bro. Do you know what I mean? And look at what these man were doing, bro, for how many years? Bro?
Same way Zidane won those 3 Champions Leagues. I've seen Gareth Bale talking about it. He said training sessions was just to stay fit. We wouldn't even study teams unless it was a Barcelona or a Bayern Munich and things like that. And that's how the best teams in history are set up. It's not system based. The only one who's been able to do it is Pep Guardiola. It's the only one who's been able to do it, Pep Guardiola. So system based, and yet it still works at the top level. You're not going to replicate that. The best way to succeed is philosophies and allowing your players to go and express themselves.
I think it's about not overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? Like over coaching the player. Even Pep though, you see Pep like. Java, even you might be able to vouch if you heard about it. That Pep, he doesn't really coach them attacking players. Yeah, he lets them get into the final third and then leave the attackers to it. So even he incorporated that into his tactics.
Pep likes his shapes. His shapes. Yeah, he's shaping his teams, but he does let them play. It's
about options for Pep, innit? That's the best way to put it. It's about when one of your players have the ball, what are you doing to help him? That's the kind of way he plays his footy, innit? But yeah, he's right. I mean, bro, in the final third, I'll be honest, bro, you can't coach that. Like, it sounds mad, but you can't coach that. Because every time you get in the final third, it's a different scenario. It's a different situation. It's hard to coach. But if you're dominating the game with possession from the back, you know what to do. It's simple. It's not simple, obviously, bro, but it's easier to coach that than it is to coach someone how to play in the final third. So it does make sense.
It's giving different players different rules to stand by as well. Like, one thing I noticed with the 2 new signings, Cherki and Semenyo. Semenyo gets the ball and it's very much like goal for goal. You have to get forward, don't mess about with it, just go and score a goal. Whereas Cherki looks like he has a lot more freedom to play. And I feel like that's a coaching aspect. He's noticed that the strengths in the players, different players have different rules to align by. It's not a group effort.
Exactly, because that's what Pep learned the last season, but he learned it too late. He didn't want to give Cherki that freedom, but he realized that some players do not work in the system. Bro, sometimes you need to let them do that.
He realized, bro, Cherki just took the fucking freedom anyway, bro. He was having none of it, bro. Down. But I rate footballers like that, bro. A bit of personality, bro. A bit of like fuck you to the manager to an extent. I'm gonna do what I want anyway, bro. And not like he's gonna do what he's want and fuck up the games for us. He's just gonna go a tiny bit off the plan. Do you know what I mean? Tiny bit off the plan.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
Francesco thought he was the best at that. Francesco thought there was never a plan. If you watch some of the stuff that guy was doing, there was no tactic that you could give that guy. The stuff he was doing, it was off the cuff every single game.
I forgot about that guy, yo. That guy's actually...
Wow.
One of my favorite players. It's funny. I'll give you a story about Totti. The reason he's one of my favorite players, there's a clip, right? that I saw when I was a kid. The ball comes over from about this area of the pitch, like deep, 40 yards out. It comes over and the very left side of the box, like almost on the wing, this guy catches it on the weak foot, puts it in the far corner. And the reason why I love Totti is because the banner in the background of the goal says my fucking name on it, Mackenzie. That was my decision made. Francesco Totti forever. Like, genuinely as a kid. And do you know what? I made the right choice because I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful footballer. That's the kind of player we're talking about here.
All right. Well, listen, with that being said, it's not been an hour, so let's get to the closing stage of the show. Chava, listen, let's summarize, what you think about City's window. Are you impressed? Do you want more? How much more do you want? What are you expecting next season?
Top 5 predictions.
I'm scared. I'll be real. I don't know what to expect, bro. We've been in the system for so long, bro. Long.
You're in the unknown now, man.
It's a grey area. It's such a grey area. I'd rather just not speak about it and I hope for the best. But I think we'll be fine. I just don't know. I just don't know what to expect. I can't sit here and say that I expect us to do this and I expect us to do that. I actually don't know because it could go really well.
Okay, what are your minimum expectations then from a rest?
We'll get top 4. We'll get top 4 minimum. I don't think that's a debate because at the end of the day, we're still City, bro. That's never going to change. But I don't know what to expect when it comes to trophies. I'm excited for one thing. Even though Maresca has a similar play style to Pep, I think players are allowed a lot more freedom than Maresca.
Oh, I disagree. That's what Chelsea fans were complaining about a lot.
Was it,
bro? Like the keeper Sanchez was making, all them little short pass mistakes he was doing. It's because Maresca said if you go long, then you're coming off. So he's what I don't know.
Never mind then. And
you got Donnarumma in that as well, so it might get dark.
We'll just have to see. Yeah, like I said, we'll just have to see, bro. Anyway, Marcus, what did you say? Top 5 predictions, top 4?
Top 5.
I think top 5 Champions League again, innit?
Right, top 5. I'm going to be biased.
We don't know yet, but we assume.
I'm just gonna say City first. Ooh. I'll fucking know. City first, innit? That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, go on.
Fair
City's
enough.
gonna win.
I'm going from 5th to 1st, right? My 5th is gonna be Liverpool. I think they're gonna struggle with the Champions League and the Premier League at the same time with everything that's going on. But I don't think it'll be a disaster. Next, I'm going. Which one? Fuck it, Arsenal. I'm going Arsenal.
What? To win?
4th. I think Arsenal are going 4th. I think they're having a drop.
You're going mad.
Only because I've got Chelsea 3rd for playing 1 game a week. I've got Chelsea 3rd 1 game a week. That's my shot.
Okay. That's why me and you
replicate what we do. Listen, all I've heard for the last 6 months is 3rd place. Oh, you've only got it 1 game a week. Go and show me then. Show me that's how it works. I'll back you to do it. I'll back you to do it if it takes it. If they don't, at least my point's proven that 1 game
I am
doesn't
on to
actually
Chelsea
affect
fans.
it.
I am on to Chelsea fans.
City and 1st, Manchester United. 21 is coming next season. Tillerman's played a season. Thank you.
Okay, well, listen. I'm going to start off with the champions. I'm going to go 1 to 5 because I'm just like that. I'm going to go with the champions being Manchester United. I just believe it's written in the stars this season. I don't know. I know we say this like a lot, but
I will say it every year.
It's just different about this year. I'm just saying
right.
it. But United first. I'm going to go with Arsenal second. I do believe if we won't win the league, it'll be them. I think they're the favourites, really. I think, they've just...
I think that's why it will get to them. I think the pressure will mount.
Maybe.
I think they'll want the Champions League more than anything.
Don't say Mount. I don't like that name. Anyway, third. Yes, third. I'm gonna go with City, third. But I believe Maresca will be sacked at the end of the season for getting third. That's what I think. That's my prediction there. Yeah.
Depends on their Champions League record.
I think
they'll
go for
the group phase in the Champions League.
I think they'll go for Enrique or something next year. Something mad. Trust me. That's what I think they'll do. But 4th, I'll go with Liverpool again. I do think they'll get it. I just think they will. I'm not going to spend too much time on them because Toby's not here. But 5th, I'm going to go left field.
Don't even say him.
Tottenham Hotspur are getting 5th place. Nah, bro. Because listen, they got a top manager, bro. And these man, I see the style of play they was trying to implement last season towards the end with De Zerbi. I thought, yeah, this is.
He won one game, and it was the last one.
Listen, I didn't say game. I said the style of play. I was seeing the patterns of play in that. So, and I know De Zerbi's a good coach. And obviously, they're getting Tonali, Mateus Fernandez. I think they could do something. Let's see who else they get.
I don't think De Zerbi's going to last. I think De Zerbi will kick the toys out of the Prem because he doesn't have enough control.
Well, at the moment, he's getting what he's getting. He's getting what he wants.
I think they'll give him control until they're stable, middle of the season, and then he'll be like hovering around the top 6 and want big transfers in January, and they won't give it to him.
Don't have the right to not let him have control.
You think Spurs won't take the right for themselves?
No, they won't. He's probably in the contract, or he would have signed it. You know what he's like, my man, bro. He probably put it in the contract, bro. And I think if they went down, he would have been in the contract for him to leave as well. But anyway, that's another. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, that's my top 5. You know what I'm saying. So listen, that's been a great show, boys. It's been a really good show. You know what I'm saying. Thank you for tuning in, people. Please hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. Helps you make it get big. So press that button.
Love it, and, boys. Well done.
Appreciate you guys for coming on. Love.
Always appreciate having me. Love.
Love.